foreign influences, particularly from the American colonial period, have shaped our food, dances, clothing, languages, or religion, among others.
And that's the history of our country during the American colonization. Teacher, yes, can you tell us how American culture influenced our food? Sure thing. So let me ask, who here loves spaghetti? Me, but with banana ketchup, of course. And who here loves hot dogs and burgers? Me. So, did you know that our sweet spaghetti is a unique blend of American influence and Filipino creativity? So Americans introduced tomato-based sauces and we added our own twist with banana ketchup. During the American period, they introduced us to fast foods, which we adapted with our own flavors. So think of Jollibee sweet spaghetti and hot dog sandwiches.
Hey, thank you for coming.
Can you take some of the spaghettis home?
Sure.
Thank you.
Ah, this thing is so sour. Let me put some banana ketchup and cheese to sweeten it. Much better.
So on your book, page 127, it says here that the Americans established a public school system and introduced English as the medium of instruction. This significantly influenced our education system today. So they also introduced subjects such as science, mathematics, and English literature, which became the core of our curriculum. One of the most notable changes was the emphasis on women's education, ensuring that girls had access to the same educational opportunities as boys.
So our schools are a mix of Americans and Filipino traditions.
Exactly. We've combined American educational practice with our own cultural values. So it also says here that the use of English in education opened up opportunities for Filipinos to access global knowledge and communicate internationally. So the integration of public school meant that education became more accessible to all Filipinos regardless of social status.
Alright class, let's talk about how English language became a big part of Filipino culture. So who here speaks Tagalog? Yes.
You know, I always mix English and Tagalog like grabe ako sa mga pinagpahan.
Or wait lang, I'll go see our room.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly, that's Taglish, a mix of Tagalog and English, which came from American influence. But did you know that before they arrived, Filipinos didn't speak English at all?
Ma'am, then how did we learn it?
The Americans introduced English as the main language of education. They trained Filipino teachers, built schools, and made English the language of instruction.
Sige. Good morning, class. Maaari niyo bang sabihin sa akin or maaari niyo ba akong batiin ng salitang Ingles? Sabihin niyo, good morning, Mr. Arabe.
Morning, Mr. Arabe.
Kung mahirapan pa kayo. Sige. Maaari niyo bang bigkasin ang salitang to? Sige, ako muna, bago kayo. Apple. Maro yung ba kulikan?
Apple.
Apple.
Apple daw. So that's how we started using English.
Yes, over time, that had evolved our own language. Now we use English words in everyday speech, like jacket, notebook, computer, and even traffic.
Kaya pala we say aircon instead of pampalagay ng fan.
Exactly, and even our government and business documents are mostly in English.
But we still have the Tagalog words, right?
Of course, while we borrowed a lot from English, we still preserve our own language, the Filipino language.
So, ma'am, even if I say, I have a question po, ma'am, is it still considered as Filipino?
Yes, that's the beauty of our language. It's a fusion of cultures, Filipino at heart, but influenced by history.
Wow, okay, let's challenge ourselves to only speak deep Tagalog words today.
Okay! Challenge accepted yan. Pero paano kapag naubusan na kami ng words?
That's the fun part. It just shows how much American influence has become a natural part of our daily speech. Ay, boring naman. Ano kayo pwede gawin?
What if mag-TikTok tayo ngayon? Wait lang, tingin lang ako ng bago. Oh, ito.
You know, these dance moves actually came from American culture, like hip-hop, pop, and even jazz.
Huh? I really thought TikTok was just for fun.
Nope, a lot of trending dance comes today from American style, like hip-hop and street dance. Even before TikTok, American influenced Filipino dance with boogie, swing, and break dancing.
Mhm. So when we dance on TikTok, we're actually continue a long history of American dance influence.
Exactly. Now let's make our own Filipino twist to this dance.
Yay! Ayan, Filipino-American fusion.
Ayan, okay. Post na natin to. Viral to for sure.
Guys, I just saw a post about Sunday services in a Protestant church. I thought most of Filipinos were Catholic.
Yeah. But you know, during the American period, they introduced Protestantism here.
Oh, so that's why we are more against Christian baptism other Protestant groups now?
Exactly. The Americans also brought modernized Sunday schools, Bible studies, and even Santa Claus for Christmas celebrations.
Oh, so Santa Claus isn't originally Filipino?
Now, it's an American tradition that we embrace, just like how they influence Filipino Christmas with things like caroling, gift giving, and commercial holiday celebrations or decorations.
Wow, I never realized how much of our religious practices were influenced or were shaped by the Americans. But despite all of that, we still have Zimbabwe with other traditions, right?
Yep. Filipinos mix Americans' influence with our own beliefs, creating a unique religious culture.
That's so interesting. Let's go home now so I can prepare for church tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Grandma, I need your help with my history project. It's about how the Americans introduced technology to the Philippines.
Ah, technology. That was one of the biggest changes when Americans arrived. Before, there was no car, no telephone, and no electricity. But when they came, everything changed.
Really? What kind of technology did they bring?
The most popular was radio.
They had radios back then.
Yes, before radios, people had to wait for newspapers or even listen to town prayers.
What about electricity? Did the Americans bring that too?
Yes, they help expand electricity to more areas. That's how offices, schools, and even hospital became modern. Hospital became more advanced. They introduced new medicines, trained Filipino doctors, and built medical schools. That's why many of our hospitals today started during American period.
So, because of the Americans, we now have radios, telephones, electricity, and modern hospitals.
Exactly. They brought technology, and over time, we improved it. Imagine life without phones and electricity around our hospitals.
I never realized how much of our everyday life started during the American period. This will make my project amazing.
History is full of surprises. Now go write that report. Ma, why did our traditional clothing change so much over the years?
Great question. One big influence was the American Revolution. When the Americans colonized the Philippines, they brought with them new fashion trends that blended with our own. I remember those days. Our wardrobes transformed quite a bit.
So we really adopt a lot of American styles?
Absolutely. Even our school uniforms were influenced. Boys started wearing short pants and button-up shirts, while girls wore pleated skirts and blouses. It was a time of blending cultures. We kept our Filipino identity but also embraced new trends.
And that brings us to the end of our journey through the American influence of the Philippine culture. We've seen how American food, education, religion, dance, technology, languages, and fashion have blended with Filipino culture to create something unique. From the sweet style spaghetti we love to the English words we use daily. From modern education system to diverse dance styles, we've made the influence of our own. Thank you for joining us in exploring this vibrant fusion.